It's been 340 days since I started this hardcore world, and I've gathered tons of resources, built some awesome cliffs, made some automatic farms, and finished our starter house. But today, I have something different planned. You see, I know those creepers are out there lurking around every corner just waiting to catch me off guard. So today, it's time we level up our game. I mean, this is a hardcore world after all, which means we only have one life, so we could easily lose everything at any moment. So it's time we get some safety measures in place. Now, I'm thinking a raid farm would be perfect for unlimited totems and emeralds. Plus, upgrading to fully enchanted netherite tools and armor would definitely help us on the path to becoming overpowered. So, what are we waiting for? Let's do it. I guess we should head to the nether first, as I want to get the netherite mining out of the way. I mean, it's not like I haven't mined enough already, right? So, I think we need to get down to around Y level 15 to get the most netherite, so hopefully that speeds up the gathering time. I've done my fair share of mining, but not netherite mining, so here goes nothing. Well, that was quicker than I expected, our first piece of netherite. Okay, I've been mining for about an hour and a half and it's starting to get a little bit boring. I mean, I've only found 12 ancient debris so far, so I think it's time we mix it up a bit. I never really play with TNT, but that's gotta be a lot more fun than mining like this, so we need some gunpowder. And I mean a lot of gunpowder. So I think the best way to do this is by building a mob farm. Then we can have all the gunpowder we dream of, plus we can get the other mob drops too. Now, I will need a few things for this build, but I'm pretty sure I already have most of the resources ready to build this. Now, the farm is best built above deep waters, so that no mobs can spawn around it, which improves the drop rates. I think building it here should be perfect, as we're not too far from our base. And before we get started, this is not my design, it is a Nembom farm, so I'll leave a link in the description, but it's probably the best mob farm out there. So, let's get to work. Okay, let's just add our soul campfires to the killing chamber and our water buckets for the mob collection area. With that all in place, it's time to get in the platforms. Now we're going to be putting in about 10 platforms with slabs, and there's going to be a 2.5 block gap between them all. So good thing I'm not afraid of heights. So the farm is all in place and working like a charm. So I guess we should test it out and do an AFK session for a couple of hours to see how many drops we get. Okay, it's been a little over 2 hours, so let's see what we have. Oh my gosh, look how much gunpowder we've got. Just over one double chest, that is crazy. Just look at these drops. Well, that's way more than I was expecting. Excellent. Well, I'm almost ready to blow the nether apart, but first we're going to need to craft some TNT. That means we're first going to need some sand. And now we can craft some TNT. 3.5 stacks should do for now, I think. Okay, time to make a mess. Let's go. Okay, that should be plenty of ancient debris for now, so I think it's time we head home. So if we add these to the 12 that we got earlier, that leaves us with 47, which is plenty. But before I go adding that to our armor and tools, I think we should work on some enchantments. I'm going to focus our enchantments on getting trades with our villagers, as I think that will be more beneficial for future trades. If I'm going to make a raid farm, I will need a good sword, so we're going to probably need sweeping edge 3, looting 3, and sharpness 5. For our armor, we need some protection 3 or 4, unbreaking 3, and maybe some efficiency 5 for a couple of our tools as well. So I guess it's time to get trading. Looting 3 for 15 emeralds? Awesome, I'll take it. Sharpness 5 for 28 emeralds? I guess that will do. Efficiency 5 for 62? Ouch, dude. I guess I'm just gonna go over here because this is taking so long. Ooh, unbreaking 3 for 13. That's pretty good. Definitely taking that. Oh my god, finally, protection 3. It's not perfect, but I think we can combine 2 books for protection 4. Yes, we can, so that will do. We'll put that on our chest plate and unbreaking 3. Now, before we start the raid farm, I'm first going to need a good sword, so we're going to need to add a few enchantments to this first. Let's start with sweeping edge 3. I'm also going to need looting 3, sharpness 5, and mending, but looks like I need a few more levels. Now we can add mending. Let's quickly repair our sword. Aha, much better. Now, before I can enchant the rest of my gear, I'm gonna need lots of emeralds, and for security, plenty of totems. So let's get building this overpowered raid farm. This farm will actually be perfect just next to our mob farm, so while we're using our raid farm, we can also be getting mob drops at the same time, so it's a win-win. Now, I have done some testing and this farm is pretty insane. It's designed by ENX04, so I'll link the tutorial below the video. Anyway, enough talk, let's build it. Now we finally have the farm all in place, but first we need a villager, and he's going to just sit in this little box down here, and the raiders are going to spawn on the platform up there. But we'll do testing once our villager's all in place. Luckily there's a village not too far from here. I think it was over this way a little bit. Aha, there we go. Now we just need a villager. Hey, come back here. Haha, gotcha now. Now I just need to head towards the water. It's not the fastest form of travel by any means, but it works. And we are there, woohoo! Now we just need to give this fella a new home. There you go, buddy. Now we almost have everything we need except for one thing, and that is bad omen. So it's time to head over to a villager outpost. Admittedly, this is a little bit further away than I would have liked, and we do need to be careful because there are a couple of villages on the way back to the farm, so we're going to have to make sure we don't get too close to them because the last thing we want to do is set off a raid at the village. Okay, it did take me about 5 minutes to get here, but that will be a bit quicker once we get our wings. But for now, we need to find a captain. Let's see what they have in here. Ooh, a goat's horn. Nice. Jeez, these guys are so dumb. Come on, send me out your captains. I need Bad Omen. Or is it Mad Omen? I'm not sure anymore. Oh, I see. That's how it is. Well, I guess I just have to take you out one by one. Haha, you're all alone now. Okay, let's get back to our raid farm for some raiding. Hopefully this works well. Okay, here we are. And there's the raid meter, so let's jump up the bubble column. I hear a horn, so that's a good thing. Let's flick the lever and simply take them down. Well, that was super easy. Let's see what we got. Okay, some items are still filtering through the hoppers for the item sorters, but we do have plenty of emeralds and totems. And we do have Bad Omen again from our raid, so let's jump down, start another one, and repeat the cycle. Okay, I've done a few raids now, and already we have loads. So let's take some of the totems and some of the emeralds back to base. Time to make use of those emeralds and buy plenty of books to enchant our gear. Okay, so first it looks like we're gonna need some books. Let's grab our leather and some sugarcane, craft that into paper, and now we can make some books. Let's grab some protection 3 books. I'll also take plenty of unbreaking 3. We'll definitely need a few mending books, and for now I'll take one efficiency 5 book. Okay, let's get some enchanting done. Let's start by combining protection books so that we can get protection 4. We'll put mending on our chest plate. On our leggings we'll put protection 4, unbreaking 3, and mending. And on our boots and helmet we only have enough XP for mending, so I guess we should head back to our raid farm so that we can get some more XP. Okay, that should be enough to finish up our enchanting for now. Now I have most of the enchantments that I need on my tools and armor, so I think it's time that we upgrade them to netherite. Let's upgrade our chest plate, leggings, boots, and helmet. Cover me in debris, achievement unlocked. And now for our tools. Let's upgrade the sword, our fortune pickaxe, shovel, axe, and finally our silk touch pickaxe. Look who's looking rather shiny now. All we need now is just a couple of bodyguards. Okay, now it wouldn't be a BlueNerd video without some kind of building, so it's time that we make this cave look pretty and make it feel a little bit more like home. Okay, this has turned out way better than I expected. I love this little lake here with the kind of little shack at the back. Probably a good place for a storage system or maybe a villager trading hall. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Now the cave is starting to feel much more alive and much more detailed, and certainly feels more like a place that I would want to live. Now I am also working on a castle design, which I think is going to be awesome, and it's going to be on top of the mountain. Now I still got to do a bit more planning in the creative test world to come up with a few more ideas, but so far I think I have a cool idea in place, but still got to get some more of the details ironed out before we can build it. But I think it's going to be awesome. Now I was thinking about building something somewhere below the base, somewhere deep into the caves, and something that's maybe a bit of a magical area, maybe something that kind of explains a bit of a history or a story behind what we've been building, you know, kind of making up a bit of lore along the way. I've never done that in a world before, but I think it might be a cool idea, just adding, you know, little small things here and there just to create a bit of a backstory. So if you guys have some ideas, let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.